All right. So the Super Falcons of Nigeria have won their first match at the FIFA Women's World Cup. Congratulations to them. The game was against Australia, but we had to beat their players, the fans, the ref, and even the match officials. Now, before we get into more details about the match, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you very much. So Nigeria defeated Australia by 3-2 in their second match of the competition. The goals were scored by Uchenna Kanu, Osinachi Ohale, and Asisat Oshoala. Now, it was a real tough game, lots of action, end-to-end stuff. The Super Falcons kind of started off slowly at the start of the match. They were real nervy for a good second. Then they had their first attack in the game. I believe that was around the 4-minute mark. Then it kind of exploded from there for both teams. We had a big chance in the 10th minute of the match. Uchenna Kanu got into the box, tried to put a ball across goal, but she put a little bit too much in it. Then in the 13th minute, you had a good chance for Australia. They had 3 straight corner kicks up to that point. Then the player makes her way in the box, takes a shot directly at goal, and it ended up being a routine save for Chiamaka Nadoze. Another great chance in the 18th minute of the match. Toni Payne finds Uchenna Kanu in the box, and she just could not stay on her feet. She fell to the turf, and that was that with that opportunity. Then in the 21st minute, you had the first booking of the match. Michelle Alozie goes down for a tackle, misses the ball, but gets a piece of the player. Actually, it seemed like the player kind of stamped on her, but she was given the yellow card. And then you see the discrepancies with the referee's decisions. Later on in the game, the 36-minute mark, a real harsh tackle by the Australian, and all she got was a talking to by the referee. And that was basically the story of the game. Real bias officiating, in my opinion. We could not even go for 50-50 balls. She was blowing all kind of silly, clownish fouls. The Super Falcons had another good opportunity in the 41st minute of the match. Ashley plumped her with an improvised type of finish. It was a shot taken by Christy Uchebe. Seemed like an easy routine save for the goalkeeper, but Ashley got the deflection and changed the direction, but the ball just went slightly off target. Then we finally had the first goal of the game, which was scored by Emily Van Egmond of Australia. So it started off with a poor goal kick by Chiamaka Nadoze, and it was sent right back. They go on the run, ball put into the box, and Emily Van Egmond was right there to tap it into the back of the net. I felt like once they reached the first ball and it got to a teammate, we were kind of at their mercy. All we were hoping for at that moment is that they were going to miss the chance, which they didn't, and that made it 1-0. But what they say in football, you got to watch out when you score a goal, because you're most vulnerable to conceding a goal right after you score, and it proved true in this situation. Uchenna Kanu with the first goal for the Super Falcons at the World Cup, and for me, it was created by Rashida Tajibade. I know she's probably not going to get the assist for the goal, but she did a great job in the build-up. She gets the ball, a nice touch. She gets in on the right, then she puts in a cross. It kind of takes like a deflection and falls for Uchenna Kanu. And I'm thinking the match was at the Women's AFCON. This is Nigeria, Burundi, if I'm not mistaken. And she had an opportunity just like that. Ball just comes to her, and first time she puts it in the back of the net. She does that this time. Exquisite finish. I mean, her performance wasn't A+ up to that moment. I'm pretty sure she might have been taken off at the beginning of the second half had she not scored that goal. But who cares? She scored the goal, and that's all that matters. Then you had the Super Falcons taking the lead in the second half, the 65th minute of the second half. Again, Rashida Tajibade played a big part of it. It was a corner kick. First you had, if I'm not mistaken, Michelle Alozie gets the first touch. It gets to Rashida. She heads it towards goal. The goalkeeper saves it, but the rebound is left right there. Osinachi Ohale gets a hit on the ball, and that made the score 2-1. She took a big kick on the way to head the ball into the back of the net. She stayed down for a good amount of minutes, but returned in the game. And speaking of returning, we had the return of Asisat Oshoala. Did not start this game, came off the bench around 60-something minutes, and she definitely proved a class. A lot of people on this channel have been talking about Oshoala, saying she's not going to perform for us at the World Cup, saying she's not going to be taken to the World Cup. All these kind of crap people are talking about Oshoala, and she showed her class definitely today. All the way she showed her class, and I'm really happy for her. She took her jersey off after scoring the goal. I mean, in most cases, you don't want your player doing that. You don't want your player taking off the jersey after scoring. You don't want them to pick a senseless yellow card. But in this situation, with all the talk that has gone around this lady, I was very happy that she did that. I'm really proud of Asisat Oshoala because she definitely deserves this situation right here. Now, right after that goal, I felt like the referee completely turned against us. We couldn't even go for 50-50 balls. Oshoala winning balls and they blowing fouls. Anything we do is a foul, and we're getting thrown around by the Australians, getting injured left and right, and none is being done about any of these situations. Then you got the 11 minutes added for injury time. I know we did have a couple situations in the game. You had Halimatu Ayinde picking up an injury and having to be subbed. You also had Rasheedat Ajibade slamming her head on the turf. So I can definitely understand the reason why time was added. But 11 minutes, that's a little bit too long in my opinion. Now, it definitely wasn't long enough for Australia to come back all the way into the game, but they did get another goal, and that was the 10th minute of added time. The goal was scored by Alana Kennedy through a corner kick. I felt like the Super Falcons did a great job all day with their set piece defense, but this right here just was a little bit too much. The goalkeeper came forward and they put a lot of pressure on the team, and they got that goal off. Alana Kennedy from the header puts the ball into the back of the net, and it's 3-2. At the end, we did a good job to hold them off, and the match ended 3-2 in favor of the Super Falcons. So once again, congratulations to the team and also to the coaching staff. Randy Waldrum did a great job once again. I mean, with all the talk about issues with the NFF and not getting paid his salary, this man has not really put a foot wrong all through this competition. So we definitely have to give credit when credit is due. The Super Falcons play their third and final group match against the Republic of Ireland, and it will be played on Monday, July the 31st. 11 a.m. Nigerian time, same time as this match. So let me know your thoughts on the game. Put it in the comment section, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.